that they are investigating here and there is one of it, and another thing is that the
are you appalled? Are you disappointed with them? Are you shocked that they are investigating?
Well, they will have done that during the tournament.
Okay.
I think it's a little bit too late.
A little bit too late.
Yes.
But don't they have a right to? They feel that their image has suffered because of individuals like Adetola Adeolu, who will go, of course, on WhatsApp and talk about them being negative. There are bigger accounts who, of course, have been putting up negative statements about them, portraying them in the back like they are the villains of this World Cup, and they want to correct that.
They are the villain.
Aha!
So I will tell you from day one.
Yeah.
They will be playing. I don't want to use the word negative football.
Yeah.
At least they use every tactics that they have up their sleeve to win every match they play. Either dark or light tactics.
Okay.
All they want to do is just get the winning by all.
Is there anything wrong with that?
Yes. In modern day
because
football,
you told me a couple of weeks back that whatever it is Arsenal are doing
to win,
whatever you get, so far you get your Premier League title, take it. Nothing is bad and wrong with that, and that's what Argentina is trying to do. It's
not like portraying yourself as a bad loser or a sore loser.
All right.
When you lose a game or you lose a tournament, you go home safely, gently. We've seen Arsenal losing matches. And nobody hear anything about
fights, nothing.
But not these Argentinas, not these South American teams.
No, right.
They always do this. Almost every time.
All right. So you lose to Wrexham in your first preseason game, and you bounce back now with a 5-0 thrashing of Rosenborg. What have we been able to identify from Manchester United, this latest performance and this victory over Rosenborg there? Goals coming, of course, from Lacey, Devaney, Zexi with a beautiful goal, Amas and also Williamson. What are your thoughts, though, on the performance of this Manchester United side?
There is nothing to be surprised about. Rosenborg is not the same Rosenborg we used to know.
Don't read too much meaning into it.
Yeah, Rosenborg back in the days in early 2015, 16, 17.
Yeah.
They always win their league in Norway.
But when Wrexham beat us, you people were saying that there's something to read into it. We're not ready for the season.
It's just a preseason. See, sometimes when you put too much of expectation on preseason games, you end up losing.
You fall Yakata.
In the first 4 games of the season. So I feel like the only thing I can say is the fact that the likes of Andre Santos is getting better in his link-up play. The ball carrying, the fact that they had to close places for Rosenborg not to exploit. There's a link-up play between all the players, the academy players and the experienced player on the pitch. So I think that's what we can hold on to. Not the scoreline. The scoreline is something different. Because the big boys are not even part of the squad yet.
The big boys are not there. Expect more of the more experienced ones, the ones who were also participants at the World Cup at the latter stage. Somebody said a player like Kobe Mainoo, and given his lack of game time at the World Cup, should probably be using 1 extra week. By next week, he should be a part of this Man United squad to be, of course, starting the season, because he didn't have anything to do whatsoever at the World Cup or through.
It doesn't work that way for a player who was in World Cup for more than 25 days, who could not kick the ball for 90 minutes. Did he play on the pitch
competitively?
And sometimes you have to let him have a rethink, check his game. What can he do? Not that maybe rushing back to the preseason squad just for him to get minutes. We are still in, today is 25th of July. He can still make it maybe first week in August or second week in August. 4 World Cup tournament, according to some calculation, in my own eyes, by the way, has gone. Man, you're still waiting for their league title. Is this their season, Samson? It's not a bad church prayer.
It's not a bad church prayer.
You have to
do it. It will be somehow difficult for them.
It will be difficult.
Yes, number one, there are a lot of factors that has to be considered before you say that this is their season. Number one, you have to consider the player on ground. Number two, you have to consider the coach. Is he the type of coach that you can rely on to win you trophies? Number three, now you are in the process of rebuilding. So when you are rebuilding, any trophy that comes along is a bonus for you, a plus. But to put them under pressure to win any tournament title this season, I think it will be too much for them. From my own perspective, from my own point of view.
So you have to take it one step at anything. But time is going. Bros, we're doing more than 15 years now without the league title.
But I will tell you that this is Carrick's first full season in charge of Manchester United. And to be sincere with you, hiring him in the first place, it's like going out through an experiment. If it works out, it's a plus. And if it doesn't work out, you continue searching for your permanent manager. But as far as I'm concerned, I don't think this season is for Manchester United.
It's not for Man United.
I feel like they've been closer all this while. For example,
have they been close?
In terms of the FA Cup, the Carling Cup, they've been closer in the cup ties. So I feel they should keep doing more in terms of getting to the latter stage of the cup ties. they should enjoy the journey of the first phase of the season.
What if they start very well this season?
If they start very well, the most important thing is if they can survive 20 matches, they can easily go on to do something.
But some would also tell us that it is the latter stages that matters the most.
Yes.
And we've seen Arsenal, of course, on more than 3 occasions falter, because at that latter stage, where you need everybody to be on point, the team crumbles. When you have so many games coming thick and fast, can United then, in this moment, combine those so many games at the latter stage of the season, Champions League, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, to maintain consistency?
I think it's going to be a good one for the players to test themselves once again, because they've never been through that journey.
All right.
So if it's going to be a journey that they can survive, so be it.
So 4 World Cups without any league title, and we are counting. Let's talk also about Liverpool and Barcelona. Something, that comeback victory, Liverpool over Barcelona. How many years ago was it again?
2019.
My memory says 2019.
Of course, 2019.
Somebody was reminding me yesterday now that Lionel Messi, after what happened in that game that season, he was angry and he told the Barca fans, "Don't worry, the Champions League is coming back now to the camp now." We have been waiting since then.
Well, I know due to the hike in price in Nigeria, maybe he had to pass through a long route.
Has it taken too long? I mean, Barcelona, they are a powerhouse, they are no name, they are a powerful force in La Liga. But somebody say Barcelona no longer have the fear factor. In fact, the man says he fears Arsenal even more in European football than Barcelona right now.
Of course, you look at what Arsenal have been doing in European football in the past couple of seasons right now.
Yes.
You have to be very fair of them. Number one. Number two, look at it since Neymar, Messi, and Suarez left Barcelona.
Okay.
They have not been the same Barcelona we used to know.
And look at what Chelsea did to Barca last season in the Champions League. Is that testament of maybe how things have changed and have swung? Even if now they have, Karim Adeyemi and Lamine Yamal, they are still the same ordinary Barcelona. That's what they say.
We can say they are still the same Barcelona, but maybe if they hit the ground running, we can still acknowledge
hit the ground running in the Champions League.
Which ground are you hitting?
Maybe by hitting the ground running. Now, as PSG now, it's by coming at the latter stage of the Champions League now.
But what I believe they need is they need more than a Karim Adeyemi in that team.
I also agree with you.
For example, now we see Real Madrid, if possible, they go for Rodri. That's going to be a huge boost for them in the midfield. But when you look at Barcelona, who are they going for that will also boost their profile?
We said the same thing last season when Madrid were busy adding, Mbappe's of this one and the rest, but Barcelona still took them to the cleaners.
That's it.
So it's not as if Barca need the signings to be dominant.
It's not about the signing right now.
Okay.
It's about the fair factor. See, you can rule your own league. Yes, whatever you want to do, you can do it in your domestic league or domestic cup competitions. But when it comes to European football, you have the fear factor. See, back then when Juventus was reigning in Italian Serie A, what did they do in Europe? Nothing. They just come and go back. Most times they get knocked out at the round of 16. So right now, if you want to be competitive in European football, apart from your own domestic league, you have to add some player. Some household name that we used to
powerful
know.
Names in Europe also.
So you look at it from last season. No matter how you want to look at it, that Dembele does not play regularly, the way he does not play regularly, Kvaratskhelia does not play regularly in their own league. When it comes to European football, when you call on them, they answer. So that is the most important thing. Now, look at the player that PSG has in their disposal. Look at what Barcelona have. Can you compare both of them together?
No way.
No. Look at Arsenal football team. Look at Barcelona. Look at Real Madrid. So till today, if you want to look at it, when it comes to European football, you will still mention Real Madrid, mention Arsenal, mention PSG before you can call on Barcelona.
When you look at Bayern Munich signing this season, Sabari, he's a clutch player. Bayern signed him. An upgrade for their Champions League squad. Who did Barcelona sign for that Champions League? Because come next season, Bayern is going for the Champions League as well.
All right, let's get some of your response already. Adesa from Kogi Central says, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Babajide. Good morning, Samson. Adetula. Please, we have an argument yesterday concerning transfer between Chelsea and Barca. Firstly, Chelsea fans said Barcelona wastes £69.3 million on Anthony Gordon. Meanwhile, Chelsea spent £17 million on Morgan Rogers. Please, between these two players, who is the better signing? Adesa from Kogi Central. So he's asking us right now, between these two, who has wasted money on a player? I thought it was Barcelona, but then I look at Morgan Rogers. I cannot tell you in this moment. But I think if you push me to the wall and ask me, I will still think that the most sensible deal right now is the Anthony Gordon to Barcelona move. At first thought that particular move was too much money spent. But Anthony Gordon No, that's too much. I mean, sorry, Morgan Rogers, that's just too much, man.
I think the Gordon deal is a good deal. And when you look at the structure of payment, more favorable to Barcelona. 80 million.
Anthony Gordon?
Yes.
All right.
80 million. And also, when you look at the current market currently, players who are being bought for 15, 17, 25 million pounds at 10-2 or 10-3.
Both clearly overpaid
for
the players. Both clearly. But I think at the end of the season, we can then come here and sit and tell everybody, of course, it will be glaring who, of course, got the best out of the deal. But right now, clubs are overpaying for the talent that they want. I think that's the simple truth.
Yes, I will say this. I was reading through some news a few days ago, and I read through what John Terry said, that they started it, that Chelsea started this overpaying for players. As far back as back then when Mourinho was their manager.
Yes. And
I flash back through. I understand that it's very true. Now, number two is this. These days, if you need some player from those teams that are not playing European football, that they play normal, they just want to be in the league, they don't want to relegate. If you want to buy from them, they will tell you that since you are getting European football money, we are not getting it. If you are getting players from us, you have to give us from that money. That's exactly what those teams are doing. Right. Look at West Ham; they were relegated from last season, isn't it? But every player that left that club right now, every team that is buying from them is paying.
All right.
So because you cannot tell me that Somerville is around 80 million euros.
No, at all.
So and somebody like Emmanuel Fernandez that went to
Mateus Fernandez,
you pay over 85 million for him.
It's not. So
if you want to get player from those teams that are not going to European football,
all right,
you have
inflation
to
everywhere.
Inflation
everywhere now.
That is exactly how it is. But telling me that the back overpay for Anthony Gordon.
Yeah.
When you're talking about
let's just talk briefly about Rodri now before Delicious will step in. As we all know that Real Madrid are working on the deal to sign Rodri from Manchester City. The clubs are not in any conversation yet, but Real Madrid are of course focusing on the player side to agree everything, and then we can come to a fee. Some reports had said that Real Madrid probably are going to be thinking about paying 30 to 40 million euros. Other reports are saying Man City will be demanding 100 million. But one thing is for sure right now, Manchester City, Rodri wants to leave the club. And Real Madrid are on top of the situation and they are pushing. Is it a surprise to us now? Because before the World Cup, they did talk about this, but they said Perez did not want him. But the moment the World Cup ended, every narrative changed on that front there. Is it a good move for Real Madrid? If you ask me, I'll say yes. I'm asking you guys.
Yes, it's a good move.
Chula, what about you?
It is.
All right, Samson.
Because majority of those players in their midfield, the only player you can rely on during struggle is Valverde. And most times, if the coach does not think we're playing from the right back, because they have the potential of playing from there. So if you need steals from the midfield to shield your defense line, you need somebody like Rodri.
I'm a little bit just worried. This injury record in the last 1, 2, 3 years, it's been touchy, it's been edgy there. But I mean, I dare to say La Liga is not as competitive as tasking as the Premier League. The number of games also drop and reduce. Let's imagine his feet, an outstanding signing. But you're not totally convinced, Ola.
I'm just thinking of how other players in the squad we work together. In the station where you
Real
have
Madrid?
Yes, in the station where you have Rodri, who will be a starter, no doubt. Alongside with who? Is it Valverde or Jude Bellingham?
What happens to Tchouaméni?
What happens to Bernardo Silva? What happens to Adegoulé?
Maybe Silva can play further up front?
So those are the things that we have to exploit to understand where will Rodri fit in to save other players.
You've mentioned maybe 3 or 4, 5 names. For me, the immediate person who comes to mind that will be directly affected is Tchouaméni.
Of course.
So what happens to him?
I think he has to leave.
No. I don't think he has to leave. If you want to leave, you should leave on temporarily on loan. Because
Tchouaméni.
I will tell you why. I will tell you why. You see this relationship between Mourinho and Perez won't last. That's just it. You can quote me anywhere.
All right.
Now, if their relationship does not last, let's say this season and next season, and it's leaving, what happens to Rodri that you are forcing Perez to get for you now? Now, another coach will come and tell you that
because Rodri will be older in 2 years' time.
33, you are 32. And the new coach will tell you that this guy is not in my plan.
Give me young players.
So now, if you let this guy go at what rate? How much are you getting somebody like him back?
So you have to buy again.
So why can't you just, if you want, let him stay with the squad and do another story to Rodri. At the end of the day, that is it. He will understand you because you know what senior man did for this game. We know.
But if I'm Tchouaméni in this stage of my career, I don't pass stage where I go to go on loan. So I'm going to seek
it's
a permanent
better for him
deal.
to leave.
I'm going to go permanently.
Yeah, it's better for him to leave. And when you look at the couple of players that they have at their disposal, the likes of Camavinga already out.
All right.
Brand Diaz maybe on his way out.
Right.
And if you want to build the team, I will advise Real Madrid to save their young talent for the future. For example, if Rodri joins, if you have a couple of talents like Patricia Thiago, let him understudy him.
Right.
Because if you want Thiago to understudy him, when he's going to be 30, he will not have the legs.
What will Rodri bring to Real Madrid immediately? What will he bring to them?
I think when it comes to what we see in the World Cup, the second ball winning.
Will help them keep more clean sheet?
More clean sheet and stability. And also,
except if he's injured.
More control.
When you look at the center half of the Spanish side, if not for Rodri, the likes of Kubasi, the likes of Laporte, were sometimes caught off guard.
So all those pen that Barca have been doing, they should be careful now.
Step it down for them.
Could this be another hazard? This Rodri.
It can never be an hazard. One is an hometown boy of Real. It's from Spain.
Hazard joined.
Hazard is not from Spain. Hazard went there to flex. Somebody who doesn't train, who doesn't jog. What do you expect?
JD,
sir,
it can't be the same thing as Hazard. Number one, he's not a runner like Hazard.
All right.
He's not a ball carrier.
Okay.
All he has to do is win the ball, do the passing, make the midfield tick, hold on to the play, and bring your teammates into the play.
I like that. Make it thick and thick.
So if you see that thickness that was what Real Madrid was lacking from last season. That is why every time they go on that attack.
But we have Tchouaméni now.
Which Tchouaméni are you talking about?
They was playing centre back.
See, a lot of Madrid fans today, if you ask them, they will tell you Camavinga and Tchouaméni should leave that team for them.
No, right.
Because they are tired of them.
All right.
They are not, to me, personally, I don't see any improvement from their game from last two season.
Okay.
Tchouaméni and Camavinga. So if you cannot provide a steal to your defense line, then the team will concede a lot of goals.
Camavinga is 23. So they should cash out.
Camavinga is 23.
Cash out.
But that one is Tomboy doesn't want to leave. Let's go to Man City though. Did they take Camavinga and let Rodri go?
No, they should take Tchouaméni.
They should take Tchouaméni.
Yes.
Swap deal.
How about Enzo Fernandez? How about Bruno Guimaraes?
What are you talking about? Enzo Fernandez wants to go to Madrid. Madrid does not want him.
No, I'm saying Man City. How about Enzo Fernandez? How about Camavinga? How about Bruno Guimaraes?
There is high tendency Enzo goes to Man City based on the fact that he has a good relation with Maresca.
All right.
And when you look at the deep line role, maybe Kovacic, I don't know if he's going to play under Maresca because he's in Man City. But I believe that the likes of Nico Gonzalez or Tijani Reinders, one might stay and one might have to leave.
So already Man City will be preparing or planning for life after Rodri, that's what you think?
Of course.
They already
so it's as if they already have the options within, no need to sign. Because you have Nico, you have Kovacic.
Yeah.
You have Nico Riley who can also play there.
Do you know the last time I had Kovacic was still playing at Man City, I was arguing. I asked him,
which Kovacic?
Which Kovacic? I thought he's retired.
Wow.
You understand? What you want to understand as a player, that injury does not do what to do some of this player.
Unless you forget Elliott joined City.
No, right.
So if they are going to sign a midfielder, it might not be Tchouaméni. It might be Tchouaméni.
I don't think they will sign another high-profile midfielder again.
All right. Let us just quickly touch about the Super Falcons, as this will usher us into Debilicious. According to the report that we're getting right now, Super Falcons, who have touched down in Morocco, in Casablanca, some serious issues that has to do with player theft. Super Falcons players now have alleged that members of staff of the Marriott Hotel in Casablanca, Morocco, where they are currently staying, they stole over $1,250 from their wallet.
When they never even sleep to this.
Tournament never started, nothing. It just got down, it just touched down, and this is what we're hearing right now. What are your thoughts, man? This is a major disruption. Not just power, not just, basin and all. What's happening money right now?
I've been talking about why Morocco every time.
Why is this a deliberate ploy to disrupt them, to unsettle them?
I think that's it. That's the plan, to make them feel imbalanced and at the same time make them feel like they are not welcome.
Oh no!
And when it comes to the tournament, most of the time, this WAFCON, we won with 10 stars.
Okay.
No, everybody will feel like, are we the only one in the African continent that is winning the trophy back to back?
All right.
The only thing I would advise Justin Madugu and others is the US, the England side did something at the World Cup.
All right.
They bring in their own security from their own country down to US. If we are in a stable country we're supposed to bring 1 or 2 security aides to join our ladies over there.
Some people are also maybe not so happy the National Sport Commission, Bukola Lokpade, alongside Shehu Diko. They are in Glasgow in Scotland. Some say, who is protecting our interests, representing, our Super Falcons, as they are also there. Over there in Morocco, of course, getting ready for the WAFCON, and then we should have some major voices and authorities protecting us.
I told you yesterday when we were having a discussion about the Commonwealth game, that the way we represent ourselves in Scotland, in England, in US, in Wales, is different from the way we represent ourselves in Africa.
Hey, talking about Commonwealth games, there's a quick update too. This is all around football, but we have to touch about
that. It's a good news though.
Because right now, Team Nigeria's medal-winning powerlifters, they have received immediate instant financial reward following what has been an impressive start to the ongoing Commonwealth Games in them. Shehu Diko announced that medalists are receiving both instant cash reward at the competition venue and also additional payment directly into their bank account. Let's give you update on Roland Isriki, who of course claimed silver in the men's lightweight powerlifting in Group A event, received a total reward of $5,000. $5,000 already. So that's $2,000 instant cash bonus.
Like I know that person from
the NSC, and then $3,000 paid directly into his account. So by the time he's done with the competition, he's going home. $5,000. If you put that into naira,
he carry phone go.
He go carry phone go.
They go down the bill for us.
Billing go down set already.
He go down set like congrats.
We're talking almost 10 million naira right now.
Billy don't set.
Right, gold medalist Esther Nwogo, who triumphed in the women's lightweight powerlifting event, also received a total of $10,000.
Okay.
Hey, this one is over 10 million naira. The package, of course, is $5,000 instant cash presentation, while another additional $5,000 transferred directly to the account. Another lady, Esther Onyema, who picked up a silver medal also. The total reward is $5,000, $2,000 cash, another $3,000 paid directly into the account.
I like the fact that dollars is coming out of your mouth this morning.
You
are not missing any
from
naira.
Yesterday.
Any naira don't buy.
I've been rehearsing since yesterday, but of course it is commendable, and of course we are grateful again to the powers that be, the National Sport Commission, who have been there with the team. The moment this tournament was about to begin, they were there pushing them all the way. All right, so let's talk briefly about Man United. I know Deblicious is still waiting, no vex abeg, because right now Tchouameni is the one everyone is asking. Will he come to Manchester United?
Yes, he can, if he wants to. Yes, it's something that United need. If Tchouameni joins Man United, I feel elated to have a midfielder who partners Santos, who can partner Bruno, who can partner Picobimeno, and they still will be there for United. Sincerely, it's going to be a good one.
All right.
I feel like United should go on blazing for Tchouameni, because Tchouameni can play at the centre half.
All right.
Double options for you.
All right, Deblicious, it's time now for you to come in, because we have the 3-day intensive training. And Deblicious is going to give us the update now from Skills and Set, knowing more, of course, about, the career change and the alternative to what you currently have on ground there. It's about investing in the now and in the future. Deblicious.
Yes, so Joy, I greet you, I hail you. No be small package, I don't carry como. This now from the Office of Skills and SAT, and they are bringing something very sweet this July. I'm talking about 3-day program that will give participants the opportunity to explore how AI, artificial intelligence, is carrying and changing our cyber security as you gain practical networking and cyber security skills from the best and experienced instructors. Whether you are a student, recent graduate, job seekers, or you are a career changer, that is someone who is contemplating changing your career, this program is designed to help you discover the opportunities available in today's digital economy. Take your first confident step towards a successful technological career. An insight into global recognition certifications such as Cisco, Microsoft, Contia, and ISC2, with contemporary tea, coffee breaks, lunch, and interactive session each day. Participants will leave inspired, informed, and equipped with a clear roadmap for building a future in AI-empowered cybersecurity. Join us from 30th July till 1st August 2026 and begin your journey towards becoming a global competitive cybersecurity professional. Now, the venue to get to is room 27, Kwara State Library in Ilorin. And don't forget, the date is 30th July to 1st August 2026. Time 10 a.m. daily. To register, just go to www.skillsandsat.com. Let me spell it for us. www.skillsandscert.com and go to venue. Click register. Now, if you cannot get through to them, just call on this number 0803 913 4906 0803 913 4906 on the stables of Skills and Sats.
All right, to Delicious, thank you from the stables of Skills and Sats. Former Nigerian international Ngozi Okobi has now disclosed that many Super Falcons players are scared of getting married because they fear it could end their international career. Okobi said societal attitude towards married women and mothers often create unnecessary pressure for female athletes. Reflecting on her experience after childbirth, Okobi described motherhood as one of the most difficult phases. She revealed that she resumed training just 5 months after childbirth, and she struggled to regain her fitness after gaining weight during that particular period. She says Nigerians, most of the fans out there feel when a woman is married, she's old. When a woman gives birth, she's old. She doesn't even have the strength to do whatever she's doing. They keep making us feel bad about ourselves. Most of the girls are so scared to get married. They feel, of course, by the time they get married, they won't be called up again to the national team. He says, being a football player doesn't stop me from being a wife. It doesn't stop me from being a career woman, an athlete. We need to encourage our women. But we must also admit that what happens to the woman's body during childbirth, before, during, and also after, it changes that body permanently. And I'm not so sure scientists, especially football scientists, have been able to find a way to explain whether or not women most of the time get back to their full fitness and their usual standard, especially after childbirth, especially when it comes to football. We have seen it with tennis, we have seen it even in athletics, and it's been very, very difficult for especially those physical contact sports for the women to get back to their level. So you can't blame some of those girls who wait until the latter part of their career to delve into motherhood and, of course, giving birth. It's a crazy, life to live. To even imagine you even get back to your full fitness. How do you combine motherhood, marriage, and football? Only dear.
Well,
because it's not easy to be a woman. It's so difficult. So I hail them and I respect everything that they are doing.
I don't know how women they feel if they listen to you now.
Of course, they should feel respected, loved, appreciated. Because it's a difficult job to be a mother, to be a wife.
A few days ago,
I
was talking to a lady.
Yeah.
And she was very slow when she's doing something. I told her, you are a woman. She said, I tell her, a woman can only the only person that can combine 2 or 3 tasks together at once is a woman. If a man try it, he will collapse at the spot. But a woman, their nature is to combine 2 or 3 things together. They will be breastfeeding, they are cooking, they will be answering the husband.
Care of you, the husband.
They will be bathing the children. At the same time, be brushing their teeth.
Yeah. So there's know-how. You can do that with football.
A man cannot do that.
And today, imagine combining that with football, active professional football. It takes too much. And if I'm a club owner, I don't want to put you in that situation because I believe you not be up to the standard. It's as simple as that.
Well, I want to say well done to her, Nkobi, in terms of fitness. She's better. She's in shape currently. And I think it's all about having people around her who can easily make her to understand that this assignment is not yet over. And also there's supposed to be a template that will make all the women in the Nigerian football or maybe game sector athletes to be more safer.
Yeah.
We've seen athletes, especially track athletes who give birth and still come back and win a medal.
I've seen male football players, they adjusted their face structure. Some is their hair, some is their teeth. And you know that their entire body system did not adjust with that teeth they changed. And it led to injuries that persisted for months, for years in their career. And that player never got back to his full fitness. That's for Mano.
She don't go happen to Vinny now.
So listen now, it will happen to him now. So how much more a woman who, of course, gave birth and the entire body changed, your fitness level can never again get back to that. It can never be the same thing. All right. Anyways, let's move on this one. Let's talk about Real Madrid still. Diamande is the one. It shocked all of us yesterday into this morning when we got report that Real Madrid put a bid of 100 million euros for Yan Diamande.
I don't know the about list too.
90 million euros plus 10 million in add-ons on the table. So what did Leipzig do with it? Leipzig rejected it. Leipzig says they want 130 million euros.
I don't know if that juju will catch Madrid, but I know PSG can't pay it.
PSG can't pay 130 million.
They can't pay it because it's not a starter for them.
Apart from not being a starter, I think majority of the type of the player they have at their disposal right now,
they're better than
almost the same thing, like if not better. So why paying over 100 million for somebody that you have the same, almost
there will not be a irregular.
Bakola, Dewey, Olise, all of I mean Kvaratskhelia, they play up front, and this guy do the same thing. He's a runner.
But this is his trait. I'm not a fan of his. He's explosive. Only bursts. He has energy. He can take you on any day, any time. He's raw. But it's unpredictable.
Yeah.
And he has an eye for goal. His ceiling right now.
This year hype.
You cannot put a mark on his ceiling his level of growth and a development. But at the same time, it can easily become an O2.
What is the difference between? See, Madueke do pass this for PSV. Madueke, he do pass this one for PSV.
So I'm not entirely convinced, but in this moment, in terms of attackers who are available technically, and they have a certain standard, he's the one on that list right now. Kvaratskhelia is not available. Olise is not available.
Anything that comes from RB Leipzig, sometimes I doubt the quality most of the time.
Because they have a history, right?
They have history. You look at Szoboszlai. It take time for him to settle down.
Timo Werner, uncle?
Timo Werner, Wahala. Javi Simon, Spurs.
Naby Keita.
Christopher Nkunku. If you see the quality Leipzig have been giving out,
my God,
only one or two are very good.
Only
one. We can't count like maybe 10 that are very good. And they are big price, big money.
So people should be careful.
Of course.
Even the one that Man City signed recently, the Yosko, sometimes 5 games consistency, 10 games, he go give you error.
So what then do we do with this man? Let us imagine, because Jose Mourinho is pushing, he wants him. Let's imagine Madrid sign him.
It's going to be a good one. But I mean, I'm not too convinced that signing is something that they need, because
that is an upgrade.
That's an upgrade. Why not trade Master to be a better player? Why not allow Diaz, who is having a better figure than this man coming from nowhere?
I mean, Jose Mourinho believes now that he's better than Master than Brahim Diaz.
Apart from being an upgrade, I think paying a 120 or 30 million for a player of his caliber.
Yes.
At what age? That may not fulfill the potential that is showing right now.
But it might also, if that exceed that potential.
Bros, exceed. You have to think of future season. If you want to sell him, who will buy 80? Who will buy 50? Who will buy 60? You have to consider that too.
So let's imagine he joins. What does he play? He's predominantly on the right-hand side of the attack. He lost it there, of course, but the games are what he played for Leipzig last season. He played on the left-hand side, and he didn't do bad in there. But on the right-hand side, he's okay, comfortable. There was some at the World Cup also. Sometimes it can be hectic, chaotic. But I'm tired of using so many words to describe this boy. But they see something. It's at top clubs who are making beats for him. So they definitely have seen something in there.
They didn't say anything. They just want to waste money.
So, again, can Madrid afford to have him, Vini, and Mbappe in the team?
Personally, for me, I feel like what Madrid needs to go for is that outer line number 9. Because if you look at the weaknesses of the French national team yet this World Cup, you understand that most of the time when they didn't have shot on target, Mbappe had to drive from the flanks to create space and shoot for that shot to be on target. Why not look for outer line number 9 in case Madrid is in trouble? You sign that number 9 will just come in, Mbappe drift to the wing.
type.
That's very simple. But in a situation where you look for Diomande, who is a replica of Rodrigo, who is a replica of Vinicius.
Okay, but this is Real Madrid now. They're pushing a bid for Julian Alvarez. Maybe it is to provoke Barca, we'll never know. But they're putting a bid for Alvarez and now for Diomande. So, I mean, some are saying that's a sign that they want attackers. Another person said that's a sign that they're not even sure of what they want to do. You put number 9 bid. You put bid again for winger. What are you all about? This is indecision from Real Madrid?
I don't think it's indecision. I think they want to destabilize Barcelona.
That one, so that's a fluke speed.
They don't need Alvarez because Alvarez is not a top player that you can rely on.
All right.
For as a Madrid player, as a Madrid team, but you need somebody that can give you at least give him three or four chances to convert to. Okay. You need up front, and Alvarez is not that type of player. So a winger to balance the team, just in case if you are in trouble, you are not getting the goal, somebody to come from the winger.
So they want a right winger because they also wanted Olise. Let's not forget.
Yes. And you remember, that's why they are not getting Olise. That is why they are going for this Monday.
All right.
And to get the Monday also, you have to pay over the board.
So Madrid fans should not be afraid that Vinicius Junior will leave with Diomande joining.
I don't think so.
Okay. Is it certain that he's going to leave?
No. Now, as people, everybody is speculating now. Diomande is going to join. Oh, Vini, somebody has to be sold in that Madrid team.
I don't think it's necessary that Vini needs to go.
Thank you, because I also feel the same way.
I don't think so.
But what if somebody leaves?
I think if anyone is to leave, I think it will be Rodrigo.
But he's out injured right now.
Wherever he comes
Nobody wants to buy a cricket player, which will be end of this year.
It might be January or whatsoever.
Okay.
But he's leaving.
All right, let's see.
I don't think we want to continue with Real Madrid with all this attack they are getting in.
So let me ask the question that by the way, Yan Diomande, Vinicius Junior, and Endrick, they have one thing in common. They have the same agent. So let's see how that one also works out, for Madrid to sign. But if you're PSG, some say they are panicking. Others say they are calm about the situation. But if you're Barcelona, are you panicking with what Madrid are doing in the market?
No need to be panic. All you need to do is just know that your age grade academic team is still good enough for you. But people feel like, what am I saying? Bernal last season was good enough. Kubasi, one of the revelation of this World Cup. Do you still have one or two players in that ranks that it's going to live up to expectation? So you just sign one or two players who can add up to your mental style of play, that belief. If you have a player from maybe German league or maybe Spanish league, sign a player who is good enough for Barcelona, nothing more.
I think they need to panic. They need to panic.
Why?
Simple as that.
Why would they panic?
Number one, in the past, we know how many Champions League Real Madrid get. We know how many Barcelona have. When it comes to La Liga, apart from taking Madrid to the cleaners during the league, I think when it comes to winning trophies, Madrid are ahead of them. So you have to consider all these things. If Madrid comes back with all this buying they are doing right now, and they get themselves together, they get their house in order,
all right,
I think they will go on a stretch of winning the league in 2 or 3 seasons in a row.
All right.
They will not get themselves.
Quick one on Cabo Verde's World Cup goalkeeping sensation, Virginia. He will play in Chile. He has a verbal agreement now to join Colo Colo at the age of 40.
That club.
All right, yes, now Colo Colo. We also heard that Como have sent an improved bid to Chelsea for Trevor Chalobah. Right now, it is a fee that could go into 30 million euro, almost 30 million euro guaranteed. So keep an eye on that. Romelu Lukaku's agent, his name is Pastorello. This is what he says. All right, Pastorello says, for sure, Lukaku cannot stay at Napoli to be Højlund's backup. Romelu is one of the best strikers in the world, and we are not convinced about accepting this role as backup. So lock up. Lukaku will leave Napoli. Is Lukaku one of the best strikers in the world?
Retired best striker to
one
be.
Retired
best striker to be.
How can you put Lukaku's name as one of the best? Some of these agents need to be caned. All right, so let's talk about a 3-year investigation by one historian. His name is Fiorenzo Santini. He claimed now that Lionel Messi has Brazilian root. Yeah, according to the report, it says Messi's great grandfather moved from Italy to Brazil in 1899. Before the family later moved to Rosario, Argentina. While living in Brazil, the family's surname and some say first name were changed. The report says that there are no record of Messi's family staying in Brazil after they moved to Argentina, but they actually stayed in Brazil and of course had 1 or 2 prayer sessions there before going to Argentina. So that's the storyline here.
But I sometimes ago they say it's related to Bojan Kiki.
Which of them?
Messi.
Hey, wahala deal.
I read
Godfather,
I don't know. His great grandfather was his cousin, nephew, all these things.
All right.
Every time, everybody want to associate with the greatest player of the
Arsenal fans have a message that they painfully forced me to pass to the Chelsea fans. You have gotten Morgan Rogers from us. He paid us very well. You are going to get now Lacroix from Crystal Palace. Solid defender.
He paid them too.
He also paid us. You are becoming strong, and it's really paining us. Now you want to add another attacker to your team. We are looking at you, and we are afraid. You have called yourself the pride of London, the strongest team.
And they agree.
It says we also agree. Now the season will start. By November into August, or by November into February. Please, so in case that we are the ones on top and you are facing Manchester City, don't say you want to lose to them again so that Man City can win the league. Please, you are not like us, pride of London, potential Champions League and Premier League winner. Do the job yourself now. Please, how do you respond to that?
There's no way than to say if you want to respond, you respond on the speech.
Respond on the speech. Yeah, Chelsea fans, how do you feel about that one? No, well, Arsenal fans, they have passed the message to you now.
But if you look at the past 5 years,
yes,
Chelsea haven't beaten Arsenal.
5 years.
I still can't. Maybe more than that though.
It is well.
Well, if Chelsea beat Arsenal or Arsenal beat Chelsea, it does not mean anything.
Nothing.
The most important thing is for the team to win a trophy, which Arsenal did last season. So if you are doing that, look at it. Madrid is beating Barcelona every day. Not to concern Barcelona. All I want is the trophy.
The trophy.
So if they can do that, I think Chelsea should just go and relax.
Do you think that Chelsea would be targeting at least a trophy this season under their coach?
I feel like the top 4 is their trophy.
But what if they come in and say we want to win the FA Cup and finish top 4 or Carabao Cup? Do you think they have a right to?
They tried their season. They got to the final of a game. They lost.
They have the player on ground and they are still recruiting.
They have asked their coach now that G1 goalkeeper. The man says, "Wait first. Let me assess them in pre-season. If they're not good enough, I will tell you." So the man believes in these goalkeepers at his disposal right now. They've also added the Aston Villa set-piece coach, Austin McPhee. I like that man very well. Ooh. Highly rated, the Aston Villa set-piece coach.
That guy we go
you
Portugal.
See with the hair and everything.
The one that went to Portugal with...
Chelsea love him.
I think he had to leave Emery backroom staff for World Cup tournament.
Wow.
Well, it's a good one.
All right, it's a good one. It's time for us to open the phone lines now. 09161591011. Hello, good morning. Who's on the line with us?
Hello, good morning. This is Okiki.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for the good job you are doing. May the God Almighty continue to bless you guys all.
Amen.
Concerning United, I'm a United fan, and many United fans think United will be a kind of challenger this coming season. Based on the current squad that United have, we cannot be a challenger. We cannot challenge for anything. Because if you look at the signing United have been making, they are signing that are directly to the position that United are not really doing bad presently. Where we actually lack is DM. If United fail to sign a proper DM that can fill that particular space, United has nothing to challenge for. Thank you, guys.
All right, well said. I mean, when you have a United fan call in and tell us that we're not going to be challenging for anything this season, so what is the ambition for this season? Is it just to beat Chelsea, beat Man City, beat Arsenal? No. Is that all they're after this season?
I don't think so. I think the ambition should be, let's stabilize the team. When the team is stable.
I thought they've done that last season with Michael Carrick.
I don't think so. If they've done that, they won't be buying players up and down this time. All they have to do is, number one, don't put Michael Carrick under pressure to win anything. If trophy comes, it will be a bonus.
But I mean, what would be progress from last season into this season, at the end of this season, if you're a Man United fan? What would be progress?
Try to win a domestic trophy and get into top 4.
As usual.
So if you do that, come next after this one, then you can say, okay, let's go for the title. Let's go for the Premier League. It's been a while. But if you put him under pressure from now, and they started cracking by November, December, bros, they might not even qualify for the title.
This one you're saying cracking, are you seeing it happen already?
You see, the guy just mentioned something like that they need a proper DM, which they don't have.
But they have signed it now.
Casemiro has left.
They have signed a proper DM now. Andrew.
The guy that at Chelsea,
again,
the guy at Chelsea normally gets injured. He does not play regularly.
He played regularly last season. Tula, we have an unfinished issue with you this morning. In your comment before today's program, you said the victory recorded by Michael Carrick last season were fluke. Reminiscing, Carrick defeated all the so-called big side, including the eventual winner Arsenal. He qualified the team from a distant 8th position to feature in the next European Champions League. He didn't recruit, he didn't play preseason, yet he did very well. Tula, why don't you see achievement but always cynical against Manchester United? Say it to our hearing that Arsenal will retain the trophy. Good morning to you all and happy weekend. So Tula, you said United.
If Arsenal not style, they don't retain anything. May you hear that one first.
So
and number two, you that is talking about.
Fluke.
It's just what it is, based on the momentum of the game, based on the couple of players you have at your disposal.
Okay.
Now it's a new season. You are starting afresh. You can't expect last season form. You're as good as your last game. Why is he telling me that I'm saying a fluke?
So are you saying they are fluke, all those victory?
They are as good as last season.
To do it again?
Yes.
Can they do it again? Should be the question. Can they?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir.
This is Ade from Ishobo.
You're welcome.
Yeah, the Manchester United fans.
Okay.
Yeah, see, I'm the first guy.
Huh?
The first guy will call you.
Huh?
Say the right thing.
Okay.
The first guy that call you.
All right.
The right thing.
All right.
We need the blocking. We need the blocking for the good blocking for, and we need the left
back.
Hello, Ade. It is well low. How much money is left? I know Barrister Fagbemi gave us one stat like that from what they call it again now, from Deloitte. Deloitte, of course, in Okekura, that he was saying that that Deloitte, that they have money. Can they afford to sign that solid DM and an attacking winger? Well, because we're talking about 100 million plus now. But they do that?
If they want to do it, I think Manchester United have the money. The only thing is that they want to spend wisely. That is why they are not rushing to the transfer market right now. If the opportunity comes for them to sign the proper DM, they will do it.
There's nobody who spent wisely that will not spend extra 5-10 million pounds now.
Yes, but you know, if you rush into it, people will extort you.
But if you don't rush into it, you'll be left with Panda.
I don't think so.
Are you sure?
Yes, I think
because
I think when the time is right, I think somebody like Baleba will still be by Brighton.
Baleba?
Yes.
That is spending right, Abi.
I will tell you this. If you get Baleba into your team right now, to get Manchester United team, I think we will deliver. Because they need a proper Baleba.
May no better pass Baleba.
I think it's a lie. I don't believe that.
Good morning, sir, and the crew. Please, Mr. Babajide, what is going on about Bruno Guimaraes' situation to Arsenal now?
You know, get money.
What about Rodri to Real Madrid? My name is Fajimi Samuel from Checking Point.
There's a difference between when Man City beat and when Arsenal beat. You see the difference. You see the when Chelsea beat. La Croix, Papa done.
Papa.
But Arsenal,
they will consult the gods. They will accelerate. They will consult the rivers.
Next week.
They will consult the oracle. Like
Jide, Wrexham beat us, or what did you just say?
Yes, now.
They
forget that Green beat that season.
Azukuti says the Anthony Gordon deal was fair value, not an outrageous overpayment. It was so when I first heard it though. But the moment I've been hearing all this other fee now, it's making Anthony Gordon's fee look like fair value now.
Very fair value.
I remember what we said when that deal went down. Little did we know. All right, it says, Babajide, some people, they badun life. This weekend again, Aston Villa hierarchy will probably be enjoying shawarma soon and celebrating with Chelsea's money as they hit jackpot. Or more cheap money they sweet to spend. As for Argentina, what exactly are they investigating? They lost deservedly in the final. They also survived a few scares on their way. Spain exposed them, and now their reputation has taken a hit. Mr. Zukuti. All right, thank you. Good morning, everyone in the studio. God bless you and your family. Babajide Oluwaseun, you repped well yesterday, being the father of the graduate. Congratulations to the superstar, Michelle. Kudos to all good and responsible mothers for their good role of motherhood, combined with their professional career. May they eat the fruit of their labor. Please, do we have a couple? Be it in Nigeria, Africa, or whoever, or the world over, who are professional footballers at all? Babajide, Samson, Adetola, Diolu. Will Arsenal sign Bruno Guimaraes, Otisumio,
me, we don't know.
Fulani? All right, also big shout about the way to Ajia Sadat, the daughter of Malama Zukuti, who also had the birthday yesterday.
Whoa.
I hope she celebrated and enjoyed very well. Let's take our last call on the program. Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Okay, you are going to wrap up the program for us with 30 seconds left on the show?
This is Tunji from Airport.
How are the gods doing this to me every time? All right, yes, Tunji, 30 seconds. Let's go.
Samson has confirmed to us again this morning that you're a Man U fan. Stop denying it. He just said, Jide, if you get so person, that's number one. Then I'm going to Chelsea. You know, we've always lead them on to signing floor. You know now.
Something.
Yes, we just use Morgan Rogers to distract them from Gumares.
The more you look, the less you see.
Worry.
All right, now.
Don't worry.
So accelerator. Magician now.
Accelerator.
He said we lead them on. The more you look, the less you see.
Morgan Rogers and Gumares are they playing the same position?
Good morning, Sport Tracker crew. Ogatula, stop disrespecting Chelsea. And Ogajide, stop belittling Chelsea. Now beg and they beg you. Let Chelsea and let love for football live. This is Dari from Basin, Dari Abenoves.
I believe you too.
I believe you too also. Andrew Pello, of course, has agreed to become the next head coach of the Italian national team.
Wrong move.
Wrong
move.
On behalf of Adetola Adeolu and Samson Adeyemi, we're making the right move right now to leave the studio.
Yes.
Sport Tracker is back on Monday, 7 a.m. in the morning. But for now, holiday this weekend. Make we enjoy small. Have fun, guys. Stay blessed. And thank you, God.
Una dey find sports program wey set, sports program wey pimp, sports program wey go give una